Hello everyone, this is Tushar Agarwal, your computer teacher, IP teacher, again here with the concept that we have till now not discussed. Now friends, we are talking about the loops. Till now we have studied for loop and while loop, and a lot of programs for loop has been done. So today I am going to discuss about while loop first, and then several programs to implement while loop. Now today my topic is to find, question is to check whether a number is Armstrong constant. Right? So what do you mean by Armstrong number? Let me first make you understand what is Armstrong number. Let me make you first understand so that it should be quite clear to you. A Armstrong number is a number. Suppose I have taken 153, sum of cube of its digit, sum of cube of its digits is the number itself. It means if I will just add 1 cube plus 5 cube plus 3 cube, it should be equal to 153. So friends, here our task has been divided into various portions. First, we have to take a number, say 153. Then we have to take one by one all its digits. Like first we have to take 1, then we have to take 5, or then we have to take 3. So students, let us start with the program. Now suppose I have taken a number, num is equal to, and I will just input it from the user input, enter the number. Right? Now I should kept this number inside another variables. Now you might be wondering why I have kept this num value or the values in the num in a temporary variable, because we have to do operations like division, multiplication and all that with the num value which is stored in the num variable. So it is necessary to store it as in further at the last we have to compare the value obtained and the original value. So if we will just truncate our original value or eliminate our original value with the values we are working on, so it will not be good. Now I will take in which sum is to be stored is sum. Now look at friends, while temp is greater than 0. This is my question, why temp is greater than 0 means this value should be greater than 0. Always for 0 it cannot be calculated, because 0 cube is 0 and any number divided by 0 is 0. Now I will take a variable called digit, which should be equal to, now friends look at this question, temp remainder. This model is used for remainder, temp star 10. Here remainder is taken, which is say 3 in case of 153. Right? Now we have taken the remainder हमारे पास आ गया है, which is 3 in case of 153. Now I have to calculate the sum. Sum is equal to, now sum is initialized with 0, as you can see. Right? Sum is equal to sum plus, now cube of digits. Now I have obtained a digit of 153. I have obtained a digit of num, so I will write star 3. Right? Or you can write it as star 3 times. You can write it as digit star digit, or I will just simply write as the usual method star 3. Yes. Now friends, the next step is that we have to be remain with the number left other than the remainder. Like if I will take the example of 153, now I should be having the number 15 to work upon. So it will be like that, temp, the number, is equal to the number floor division 10. Now what should it give to me? Now this floor division will leave remainder and obtain 15 in case of 153. Right, अब क्या होगा? 153 is there, so when it will be divided by 10, 3 will be eliminated as floor division is there and it is less than 0.5, so it will be 15. Now this is it. This is our program. Now what I have to do? Now what I have to do is to, now my number is stored in digit sum itself. So I have to check num is equal to sum. Then I have to print given number is else we should print what we should print. Given number is not an Armstrong number. So simple. Now let it run for you. I will start it with Armstrong. Oh. So these mistakes can be kept in mind. Armstrong. Now friends, remember only 3-digit numbers can be calculated as Armstrong. Only 3-digit numbers can be assumed as Armstrong numbers. It means we will have 100 to 999. We should have between them. Now how it working now? Since the value is 153, it will come here. Now the 3 is separated because remainder is taken. Now in the next step, sum is there. In sum we will add 3 cube 3, which will be 27. So here 15 is left as temp is containing is having 153. So when we will go up, again we will see 15 is greater than 0. Again 5 is there. Now in this sum it is 27 now because the 3 cube is calculated already. Now 27 plus 5 cube means 125 plus 27, which should be equal to 152. Now 15 comes here, 15 is floor divided by 10, so it will be equal to what? Floor divided by 10 is equal to 1. Now 1 is again greater than 0, it will come here, remainder will be 1 only, right? Now there is 152 plus 1 into 1 into 1, so it should be 153. Now it comes here, it will assume 0. Now it is assuming a value 0. Now it will go up. 0 is not greater than 0, so the loop is stopped. Now the value will be 153. Now you understand the purpose of taking this num value into a temporary variable? Yes, because I have to calculate the original value with the obtained value. Sum is my obtained value and num is my given value. So I will check coming out of the indentation part or loop of the while. If num is equal to sum, then print Armstrong is a given number is an Armstrong. Otherwise else print given number is not an Armstrong number. So friends, I hope you have particular knowledge about the Armstrong number. Now it should be like that up to 4 digits. Okay, now let me take off another example of it for 4 digit 1634. Oops, it is not an Armstrong number, so it can be checked. Okay, so remember these things. Now let me move on to a very simple program where we have to display calendar. Now what is calendar? In my language, calendar stands for DDMMYY. Now date in 2 digits, month in 2 digits, year in 2 digits. Now DDMMYY. For that you have to just import calendar. Friends, these are libraries and packages which we have to import. YY is equal to I will write 2020. This should be 04. DD, this should be 20. Right. Now let me run it for you. Now, first we will have to print. I have to use calendar dot month first DD. Right, let me run for you and we will see whether it is getting an error or an output. Why it is getting an error, I don't know, because okay, so invalid token, I will write it as 14, then I will see. Look, calendar is not defined. Yes friends, this what I want to tell you, that we have to install calendar. And how we have to install? You have to go to tools, open system shell, then just write pip install calendar, press enter. Now friends, here your system should be compatible with the, okay, now my version is not supportive of calendar, so I cannot run this program. So you should check whether you can do it or not. Now if I will write small c here, let us see what happens. Index error list out of index range. Now if I will remove this, then let us see what we will get. Again, because calendar dot month is, let us see again. Okay, now missing one required position, the month, right? So you should be aware about the thing that calendar should be calculated, and again we are encountering this kind of errors. Now let me move on to some other program. Now friends, there is a small program to calculate simple interest. So let me again, shall we discuss Armstrong once again? Now in Armstrong, num is equal to int. I have taken like sum of the cube of digits is equal to the number itself. Num is equal to int, input, enter the number. Now temp is equal to num sum is equal to 0, while temp means the temporary number is greater than 0. Digit should be this. Now sum is equal to sum plus digit star 3. Temp is equal to temp. Now if num is equal to sum, print given number is an Armstrong number, as it is not in. Okay students, let me move again to the calendar part. I am writing it wrong, as it is pip install calendar, right? So it is installing, it will just provide you method for the calendar. Now let it be installed. Okay, after installation, these values will run for you, right? You can write it here YY, MM, because our supported format is year, month. Wait. No, this is our supported format. So let me check whether it has been installed or not. It is downloading. It is still downloading. Look, it is running setup for. This is the shell where we are running our installation parts, whatever it should be. Now let me check whether it is going to be installed or not. Okay friends, so this is our programming part. So for the next program, we will meet on the next